Emilia, tell me about your achievements in open water this season.
So this season I went to European Juniors in Marseille in August, where I competed in the 7.5 kilometre race, and I also did the 4x1,250 metre relay.
And I know in that relay, obviously, you were swimming the anchor leg, and you had a couple of rivals, male swimmers, swimming against you and come behind you. What was that like?
Oh, it was so nerve-wracking. I remember the dinner before we were talking about tactics during the race and how they put a girl last in the seniors, so they were going to try it for the juniors and see how it worked out. And my advice was just to survive. They gave everyone else tactics. They were like, yeah, Millie, you just need to survive. You need to try and make sure that you stay in front of the boys. You need to try and really push harder and try and compete and get the medal, which was good because we ended up with a bronze medal. So I was happy with that.
Are the tactics something that you think is very different to pool swimming and something you quite enjoy about open water?
Oh, absolutely. It's probably one of my favourite things. Every open water race, you can't expect something. It's always going to be different. There are so many different things that you have to take into account. In pool swimming, you have a lane. Everyone's exactly the same. If you're swimming in the sea, then you have to deal with the waves, the currents, or like landscape marks you need to sight for. It's amazing. It's different every time, which is why I love it.
And in terms of training for open water swimming, obviously you must up the metres that you do in the pool. Can you tell me a little bit about your training and how often you're there?
Yeah, so I train 10 pool sessions a week, and I do 4 land sessions, 2 gym, 2 core work. And in the pool, I try and stay in for at least 2 hours each session. And we just come back from a training camp where I was doing 10 kilometre sessions. I think my most was 11.5 kilometres. So it's really just getting the endurance up so I can then use it and show it through my race. So, yeah.
And in terms of your short and long-term goals, what kind of targets have you set yourself?
Short term this year, I want to try and get into the European Juniors for open water again, and long term, I quite like to be in the Olympics. It's everyone's dream. It's what I've wanted to do since I was younger. Whether that's a pool or open water, I'm keeping my options open by doing distance. I can either go into distance or I can work my way down to sprint. It's very difficult to do that the other way around. But yeah, I'm just increasing distance at the moment, making sure I'm as fit as I can be for this year.